What's going on, Park Hoppin? Welcome back to the channel. And today, this big rumor has been floating out for about a year now. I figured we just talk about it today because I see there was an article written about it from Universal Parks News today. Well, what are we talking about, Jay? We're talking about the Marvel Land, the Marvel superhero island over in Islands of Adventure right here in Orlando. There are whispers and rumors and people talking saying, Universal's had enough. They're going to do something else with it and they're going to retheme the land. Now I've heard rumors all over. One that it was going to be rethemed into Transformers. That's why when you ride the Spider-Man ride, then you ride the Transformers ride, it's literally the same thing. Same seats, same adventure, just one is Transformers and one is Spider-Man. So like they were gonna just do a whole Cybertron thing, which I'm okay with, honestly. I'm a Transformers guy. I'm okay with, but the contract that Universal has is such a unique one because they made this deal with Marvel before Disney bought it. Now Disney buys it, and according to this article, Universal is paying Disney money to keep it there, but they are allowed to use characters from Avengers, X-Men, and the Fantastic Four. That's what they're allowed to have in that park. And Disney is not allowed to use those characters um kind of without their permission. It's kind of weird. It's a pushback because there was a point where Doctor Strange showed up at Disney's Hollywood Studios, but he just quietly disappeared, never showed up again. So it's like it seems like Disney was pushing the line a little bit, but then you're like, Jay, what about Guardians of the Galaxy? Well, that's technically not part of Avengers, X-Men, and Fantastic Four from the comic side. I guess there's a line there. You kind of put Guardians in the Avengers films, but they weren't officially a part of the Avengers. So anyway, so it's been around for some time. It was part of the opening of Islands of Adventure, and there's really not much else they could do with it. I guess they could try to upgrade it if they wanted to and add maybe a different ride, but the Spider-Man ride is pretty popular. Even when you go there today, the Hulk roller coaster's been there forever. They just kind of refurbished it a little bit so it runs a little smoother. Not my favorite ride. Kind of gives me a headache now, after riding it for all these years. But they talked about what was originally going to happen in this article, which is kind of neat. Originally, the plans were to turn it into a Batman themed land. So, maybe it was going to be Gotham and one of the rides is with Batman and all that stuff. But then they got, of course, Marvel. So, what will happen? What will happen if Universal gets rid of the Marvel land? Well, what happens is Disney just takes it back over and they could do whatever they want with these characters in their own parks. But until they stop having this, Disney can't do nothing about it. So Universal can still make their own merch with the Marvel stuff. That's why I always tell everybody you can get Marvel stuff there without the Disney logo on it or MCU or anything. It's part of the Universal brand. So anyway, all right, let's get to the rumor. What could replace Marvel superhero land, and what were they possibly thinking? Number one, I mentioned it already, Transformers, but I doubt that's going to happen. The only reason is the Transformers ride and the characters have found their little home there at Universal Studios. And I got to tell you, if you haven't watched if you haven't been there to watch the drone show, there is one part that is absolutely amazing. And for some reason, I'm getting like deodorant ad. Anyway, there's this one part where Optimus Prime, he's standing over the ride and he's pointing out, and they move the drones to show the Autobot symbol and they're playing the theme music. Man, it is incredible, man. Like I freaking love that. That's amazing. Like if you haven't experienced that, if you like the Transformers like I do, then that's what you need to do. You need to see that it is worth it. It is absolutely worth it. Well, the other big rumor is that they are getting ready to turn it into Pokemon, so that they're trying to find a place, where Pokemon they could stick that. Now, the other thing is, remember, when Disney bought Marvel, they acquired Fox, which means they also bought The Simpsons. So the Simpsons Land and Marvel Land are two technically Disney properties on Universal Place. They spent a lot of money to turn that into Springfield for the Simpsons, but I wouldn't mind if they move that along. I just wouldn't mind it. It was cool while it was there, but I wouldn't mind it if they got rid of the Simpsons. I don't know about you. You could let me know. I wouldn't mind that at all if they turned that into Pokemon or something else. The only thing I really like now at the Simpsons is like that outdoor bar. You can go in there and hang out. That's kind of neat. Or you can go into Moe's Tavern for a flaming Moe that's a little overpriced, and maybe a burger, and be like, yeah, it's pretty well themed on that. But that could be coming to Marvel as well. That they could change this into an entire Pokemon. Just be like, you know what? We want to do our own thing. We want to just give Disney what's Disney's, and we're going to do our own thing here, so people can come and enjoy it. But again, this is just a rumor because I don't know. It's been there for a long time, so it makes you think. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think they're actually going to change this? What would you like to see there instead of Marvel? If they decided to say, okay, Disney, we're not going to pay you anymore. We're just going to give it back, you have fun with it, and we're gonna put our own thing in there. What would you put in there instead? I mean, Batman would still be pretty cool. I mean, how about that? What if you put Batman and Superman and all that stuff? Even though I think Six Flags has that, I'm sure they could work something out. And that would be pretty wild. So you got DC Universe here and Marvel Universe at the other theme park. Anyway, this is Jay. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We'll keep an eye on it because we will know once they pull any type of permits to do any type of construction or move things around or change it. We'll know that something's happening. And they might have time to do it too, because when Epic Universe opens, a lot of people are going to be over there. I see Islands of Adventures and Universal. I think the attendance is just going to drop way down for about 2 years, because I think more people are going to spend their time at the other park because it's brand new, it's different. So I think the attendance will be low, and that would be a perfect time for them to make some major changes if they wanted to. And that's in my opinion, but we will see. Anyway, that's the video today. Let me know your thoughts. Ask any questions. We'll try to answer them. This is Jay, and we will catch you next time.